Seek knowledge over vengeance. So today we're going through the minor arcana, the 56 cards of the minor arcana. And when you lay them out in their order of zodiacal significance, you will see that it will form the four seasons of the zodiac, the four seasons of the year. 56 cards. You lay them out, cups, rods, swords, pentacles, and you bring the aces forward, and the aces will give you your equinox and your solstice. And the remaining 13 cards per suit are the remaining days of the year, weeks of the year collectively. So you drop those four, you get 52 cards left. You divide those by 13, you get your four seasons, which would be the four corners. And those four seasons are, beginning here, this would be the spring equinox, moving into the spring, which are the cups, represented by the heart. Holds the liquids of life. Up here we have the rods, which are the clubs, representing fire, the hotter months of the year. Dropping down below the equinox here, and we come into spades, which are the swords, which represent air. The windy time of the year, where the wind cuts the leaves off of the trees, time for the harvest, all swords. And then here in the coldest time of the year, we have diamonds, which are earth symbols. And it's a time of year where one must be crafty in order to get by and be thrifty with what they harvested in the season previous. So, in reading the steganography that's often used right in plain view, there are many symbols that are very important to know. Three of those symbols are the three crosses on the hill of Golgotha. And those three crosses are the cardinal cross, the fixed cross, and the mutable cross. The cardinal cross is the thief who was unrepentant. He was determined to retain his old ways. The fixed cross is the man, Christ himself, unadulterated, pure, remaining steadfast. This one is the mutable cross. This is the thief who was willing to change his mind, who was willing to repent. So I'm going to read from the 1961 dictionary some definitions of cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Note that they are in that order. It begins with cardinal, middle is always fixed, it ends with mutable, and then repeats. Cardinal, fixed, mutable, cardinal, fixed, mutable. So definition from 1961 for the word cardinal. Of basic temperance, chief, as cardinal principles, of or pertaining to a cardinal, of the color cardinal red, one of the ecclesiastic princes who constitute the Pope's council, or the college of cardinals who are appointed by the Pope. Appointed. It's a pointed cross. Appointed by the Pope. Next, we will do fixed. Fixed is securely placed or fastened, non-volatile, formed into a chemical compound as fixed nitrogen. And notice even the word Christ is, the crystallized and the highest. You can notice if this were an archway, Christ is the top, the pinnacle. The other two are lower down. They could be considered guarding the gates in their own right. Guarding the gate, I should say. So, mutable is pertaining to mutant or mutation. Let's see. Mutable. Capable of change or being changed in form or nature, given to constant or frequent change. And I have to say, also mutiny. The word mutiny would be, changing of the guard, changing of captain capacity. So when you put your signature on a piece of paper next to a mutable cross, you are changing your nature. You are going from a third-dimensional sovereign man into a two-dimensional realm of fiction, realm of paperwork. You're diminishing your capacitance when you put your signature next to a mutable cross. So, one last point in the significance of knowing these symbols and these signs as they are put right before your eyes very regularly is to know that the cardinal cross could also be depicted as St. Anthony's Tau cross. This is a very commonly shown cross in Kabbalah. St. Anthony's cross, and it indicates its unwillingness to change. So in steganography, this will be used in words that can be reversed, as a palindrome would be. So my favorite example is Fauci. He's Anthony Fauci. When you take his name and you reverse it, you literally get I quaff. I-C-U-A-F. It even has an accent that Fauci would have. And here is St. Andrew's cross, the X, sometimes also depicted as a plus sign or a lowercase t. Some examples would be Amazon plus, Disney plus, LGBTQ plus, Nas X, X-Men, Human plus. This indicates terms of the agreement. There's some subtext that's not present. You need to go elsewhere to find the full story. This is kind of a symbol of warning. So that's St. Andrew's cross. It's used in art. You can look that up. And it indicates an anagram, because an anagram is where you scramble the letters and respell the whole arrangement. So Prince Andrew is a great example. You take the word prince, you get the word serpent, and then Andrew's cross is a T, serpent. Hope y'all are digging. Peace, y'all.